What's up, the John Squad? This is John Palini here, your YouTube World Heresy Champion here on YouTube, and I'm coming to my WWE Smackdown review for March 12th, 2019. So let's do this, shall we, the John Squad? So we kicked off WWE Smackdown live with Shane McMahon, and he talks about why he turned on the Miz, and that he is going to why he's going to things for the better, and that he talked about beating up on the Miz at Fastlane in front of his father, and that he works for him, and that he's going to continue beating on him and at the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania. So that looks like that match is official for WrestleMania. Shane McMahon versus The Miz, and then Shane McMahon leaves it point blank that it will be awesome. So that's what he says. So then the first match we had on SmackDown was Aleister Black and Ricochet and the Hardy Boys versus Shinsuke Nakamura and Rusev and The Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro, and the match ends in a no contest due to the New Day coming out and taking out the Hardy Boys, Aleister Black and Ricochet, Shinsuke Nakamura, Rusev and The Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro, and the New Day just clear the house and destroy everyone. So then we had Randy Orton talks about AJ Styles on how in 2002 AJ was wrestling in the Indies and stuff like that in a high school gym, and how he was in how Orton was in WWE, and how he was down in Florida with Dixie Carter. TNA. Get it? So that's what he meant about Dixie Carter, and then he talks then he talks about that this is the house that he built. That's what Randy Orton talks about. So then out comes AJ Styles. AJ Styles comes out and talks to Orton, and AJ tells him that he issues him a challenge at WrestleMania, points to the sign, and just makes a challenge to him at WrestleMania. And it looks like we're going to get Randy Orton versus AJ Styles at WrestleMania. Awesome. That's like a dream match right there. Now, the second match you had on SmackDown was Asuka versus Sonya Deville. And the winner was Asuka. Then we had Becky Lynch, who cut a promo, and Becky Lynch talks about how it feels so good to walk down the ramp on 2 feet, and that she's back in the main event of WrestleMania, and that she had to and how she had to earn her way back twice. And how do we share her way back twice into the main event of WrestleMania, and that she is going to take Ronda Rousey's title at WrestleMania. So Charlotte Flair comes out and congratulates her, and this is that she beat her at Fastlane. Well, not really beat her, because Ronda Rousey came out and caused the disqualification, calls Charlotte Flair to loss. So then talks to Becky, and then Becky says at WrestleMania it will be her. So that's what happens in that segment. The third match we had on SmackDown was Rey Mysterio and R-Truth. What's up? That's it. That's R-Truth versus Andrade and Samoa Joe. And the winner was Rey Mysterio and R-Truth. And after the match, Samoa Joe gets all upset because Rey Mysterio pinned Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe's like all upset because he lost. So Samoa Joe slams R-Truth, and then he slams his own partner Andrade, and that's what happens to end that segment. So then the next match you had on SmackDown was Kevin Owens and Mustafa Ali versus Rowan and Daniel Bryan, and the winner was Daniel Bryan and Rowan. That is right. So then So then we had the final part we had on SmackDown was Mr. McMahon, Vince McMahon, Mr. McMahon, and Mr. McMahon says that he is here to give Kofi Kingston a chance at WrestleMania and for the WWE Championship. And the New Day come out, and Big E and Xavier Woods says to Vince, it says to give Kofi Kingston a chance and give him a shot because he's been in this company for 11 years. That's what he says. So then Xavier says Kofi wants to have a chance at this title and never earned an opportunity, but just give him a chance for the title. So Big E and Xavier Woods are just trying to get Vince to give him this opportunity. So then all of a sudden Vince tells Kofi that Daniel Bryan, that he talked to Daniel Bryan backstage in the locker room, in his office and stuff, that Daniel Bryan called him a B-plus player. So then Kofi Kingston gets all upset by that and talks to Vince about his 11 years, and so then Kofi Kingston says, "What do I got to do to prove that I earn a shot at the WWE Championships?" That's what Kofi Kingston wants to know. What does he have to do? So the next thing you know, Vince says all he has to do to earn a shot at WrestleMania, to get a shot at the WWE Championship at WrestleMania, to face Daniel Bryan, is he has to go through a gauntlet match next week on SmackDown. He has to face Randy Orton, Samoa Joe, The Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro, and Rowan, and that's who he has to go through next week in a gauntlet match. So then all of those four guys run to the ring, and the New Day just take them all out one by one, and then next thing you know, it is that and then Kofi Kingston does the Trouble in Paradise move on to Cesaro, and that's what happens to when WWE Smackdown last night with Cesaro on the ground, in the ring, and Kofi Kingston on the turnbuckle saying, "That's going to be you at WrestleMania, Daniel Bryan. That's going to be you." And hopefully Kofi Kingston wins next week on SmackDown, which I'm hoping for, because it's Kofi Mania. That's what we can say. So once again, the John Squad, please like this video for Kofi Mania. Leave your comments down below and subscribe for more. You're all the best of John Squad. You're one of a kind. Love each and every single one of you guys that love my videos and subscribe for more. Don't forget to tap that bell on the YouTube app so you never ever miss an upload on my videos. I love each and every single one of you all. And what do you think about the Detroit Lions thing hanging up there? Yeah, I just added that up there. So peace out, the John Squad. I love you guys.